Hello and welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Shaun, and today I'm bringing you a quick review for The Purge, election year. For some odd reason, The Purge election year was released on July 1st in the States and has taken almost 2 more months to be released here in the UK. Election year, much like the first movie and Anarchy, were written and directed by James DeMonaco and were produced by Michael Bay's production company Platinum Dunes. The movie once again stars Frank Grillo, who reprises his role as Leo Barnes from The Purge Anarchy. This time around, Barnes is working security detail on presidential candidate Charlie Roan, who is played by Elizabeth Mitchell, of whom is probably most known for her role in Lost. Senator Roan is against the idea of the Purge because of previous events that the film opens up with, and understandably so. Now right then, when you find out that there are 2 presidential candidates going up against one another, one being a far-right alpha male and the other a sympathetic lefty, I knew this movie was going to press on some matters that are running rampant in the United States right now, or at least upon recording this review. The Purge election year doesn't only touch upon politics, it also dips in and out of race, gun control and class, and deals with each subject pretty well, even if it does paint the right-wing party as classist, racist, gun-toting megalomaniacs. I mean, that's really far-fetched, right? Senator Charlie Roan is fighting against the Purge as a concept, and vows to get rid of the 12-hour binge on murder, rape, torture, pillaging and stealing. What a spoil sport. Obviously, the NFAA loves a bit of harmless murder and are dead set against Roan's rise to power. If she is successful, the following year will just be a bunch of strangers out on the streets in masks not killing each other, so standard Halloween then. The film clocks in a whopping 108 minutes, which for a movie like this was just a touch too long for my tastes, as I felt a little bored throughout some of the parts of the movie. There were also some really cheesy parts to the movie too. I'm not sure if this was due to the acting or the dialogue or even the directing. Heck, it could be all three. It just came across as a little 80s action movie, and not even a Rambo, a Predator or a Robocop. I mean like an Over the Top or an Expendables. Oh, actually, they're 80-year-old actors, not made in the 80s, my bad. Apart from those small issues, I really enjoyed election year and feel that it improved upon the other 2 movies really well. I like Frank Grillo as the lead role, and was really pleased to see him back for another shot, and the supporting cast did their job nicely and added both levity to the situation, as well as a few comedic breaks throughout the film. Now, if you're new to the Purge trilogy, then I would highly recommend you watch these movies. Well, actually, I'd recommend you skip the very first movie and go straight to Anarchy and then finish it off with election year. However, if you're a hardened fan of the Purge films, then you'll definitely want to catch this movie, as it builds upon the idea superbly, has some very cool new concepts, and also manages to quench your thirst for blood on the big screen very nicely indeed.